In this video, we will discuss about Sutras 11 to 15. So, these are the 5 vrittis: Pramana, Viparyaya, Vikalpa, Nidra and Smriti. The entire science of yoga or union is based on Chitta Vritti Nirodha, suppression of all these vrittis. Sutra 11 says, Anubhuta Vishaya Asampramoshaha Smritihi. The word Smriti in Sanskrit means memory. What is memory? Memory is not allowing the experience of a subject matter to escape. The remembrance of an experienced object is Smriti or memory. In memory, just like in Vikalpa, the object is not there. This mental modification or Chitta Vritti merely reproduces previous experiences. Sutra 12 says, Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam tan nirodha. Chitta Vritti Nirodha is possible by 2 methods. One is Abhyasa, persistent practice, and the other is Vairagya, non-attachment. These are the 2 efforts which a man who wants to become a yogi or a one who wants to enter the path of spiritualism and pursue nobler ideals, he should practice these 2. These are very simple and well-known words, but they represent a tremendous effort of human will or sankalpa. Sutra 13 defines what is Abhyasa. Tatra stitau yatno abhyasaha. Of these 2, Abhyasa, which is the practice, is an effort to stay firmly fixed in a state of Chittavritti Nirodha. All our efforts must be centered to reach the state of Chittavritti Nirodha, where the light of reality shines through the yogi continuously. Though Patanjali classifies almost all possible practices or abhyasas into 8 categories, we should never forget that yoga is an experimental science. In all sciences, individual teachers develop new techniques. Each follows the same 8 principles as specified by Ashtanga Yoga but imparts his own personal touch. Sutra 14 describes the qualities associated with Abhyasa. It says, Satu dirghakala nairantarya satkara asevita druda bhumihi. Abhyasa becomes firmly grounded when it is continued with reverential devotion for a long time without breaks. To be firmly grounded in Abhyasa, Patanjali gives 3 very specific and clear directions. 1. Dirgha Kala. It has to be practiced for a very long time, extending to not just this life but life after life. Second quality is Nairantarya. It has to be practiced continuously and uninterruptedly. Every day, just as we breathe continuously, drink and eat regularly, sufficiently long and fixed hours have to be given for daily practice. The third requirement is Satkara Asevitaha. Means it has to be done with reverent devotion and not in a haphazard, aimless and a careless manner. How can we cultivate this important quality of Abhyasa in our daily life? The aim of Abhyasa is to keep the mind steady without any vrittis. And how long will this take? It will definitely depend on many factors. Firstly, our evolutionary stage, the time that we have already given to the work in previous lives, and most importantly, the effort that we make in this present life. In present juncture of evolution of humanity, these methods given by Parampuji Gurudev, Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya, are the best ways to put this 14th sutra in practice in our daily life. 1. Samayadhan. Setting aside some time on a daily or weekly basis for noble activities. 2. Amshadana. Giving the maximum possible amount from personal earnings and possessions for the welfare of someone other than our family and friends. Pratibhadan, that is utilizing our abilities and talents for the welfare of others. Sutra 15 defines Vairagya. It says, Drishta Anushravika Vishya Vitrushnasya Vashikara Samgya Vairagyam. Vairagya or non-attachment refers to the consciousness of perfect mastery over objects seen or heard. Vairagya means non-attachment. It does not mean ignoring our duties. Presently, mind has reached a state where it can entertain any desire and put its utmost efforts to achieve that desire. To transcend desires, mind should be calm, which involves stopping the supply of desires to the mind. When you don't supply desires, then it is called non-attachment or vairagya. Can you see the subtle difference? Vairagya doesn't mean to be free of desires, but not to be attached to the desires. That perfect mastery over desires is known as Vashikara Sangna. Let us just do a recap of Sutras 11 to 15. Anubhuta Vishaya Asampramoshah Smritihi. Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam Tan Nirodha. Tatra Stitau Yatno Abhyasaha. Satu Dirghakala Nairantarya Satkara Asevita Druda Bhumihi. Drishta Anushravika Vishaya Vitrishnasya Vashikara Samgna Vairagyam.